welcome to Tea Time with Amara. It's time. Welcome to Tea Time with Amara. Welcome to Tea Time with Amara. I'm excited to be here with you again. Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. All right. Got your book? You got your book? Try and get the book. You've read it before? Can we read it again? Let's start reading it again. I'm excited. We're in chapter 2 right now. We're moving real fast, aren't we? Yes. And remember chapter 1? Thoughts. I hope you keep that in mind. Don't forget, your thoughts are things, and powerful things at that. Keep abreast with the thoughts that you think of. What you think of, you become. What you think of happens, all right? Entertain only positive thoughts. Thoughts that represent where you are going and who you are. Any thought that wants to come your way, that wants to stay, that doesn't represent what you want, that doesn't align with your... I live near the airport. I live somewhere not very far from the airport. So sometimes we have the people flying by. Forgive the sound. Thoughts that does not align with where you are going. You don't need that, do we? No. And that will also take away some people that don't align where you're going. You don't miss them. All right? Create new association. Better association that align where you're going. All right, quickly. Chapter 1 was all about thoughts, different stories that depict people who held on to their thoughts and who achieved. And we are also encouraged. Hello, thanks for being here. Thanks for being in my life. You can share the video. We're talking about things. Think and Grow Rich. It's Tea Time with Amara. You can grab a cup, drink something, and let's talk. Let's just little word. It's about 10 minutes and we're done. Maybe it'll be shorter than 10 minutes. Okay, so we looked at story of Henry Ford wanted a car with eight cylinders. It has never happened before, and he was able to make it happen and was able to get it to happen. Saying, I want it, I must have it. I want it, I must have it. People who get wealthy, they did. People who became successful, they did, despite different things. So I don't want to live a life of excuse. Key into a life of possibility. Tell yourself, I'll make it. I can make it. I will. I can. The odds are against you. It doesn't look like it. Just what you tell yourself matters, and it starts from the thoughts. So we're done with chapter 1 now. We're in chapter 2. Desire. Ooh, very important. And in this chapter, one of the things they have told us is that you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. If it is to be, it's up to you. It's in your hand. You say what happens. They gave a story of Marshall Field. He's the guy that owns Marshall stores in the US. I remember I've been to those stores a few times. You feel cool when you're in those stores. But the story behind it is that one time, the shopping mall got burnt down. Not only his, a couple of businessmen, the shops they had there got burnt. So they had a meeting wondering, should they move out of town or should they rebuild? And there were many people who said we should move out of town, leave this place. Maybe there's a misfortune around here. It didn't work before. How are you sure it's not going to happen again? All sorts of things, all sorts of superstition, all sorts of talk. And Marshall Field said, well, I am rebuilding. This same spot where my shop got burned down, I am rebuilding. He said it. It didn't look like it's possible. It didn't look there's any possibility in what he's saying. And he was able to succeed. You have Marshall's big chain store in the US. So this book is carefully educating us, enlightening us by showing us stories of different people who were faced with odds. Yes, some of them, life didn't give them any permission, didn't give them any chance, like Mr. Barnes, who just told himself he was going to partner with Thomas Edison. Now, that thought wasn't just an ordinary thought. It was a deep-rooted desire. All his goal, all his aspiration, everything backed up that thought. And he seized every opportunity that's presented before him to achieve that goal. Now, we have 4 things right now that Napoleon Hill wants to share with us. 4 things. He's titled it 4 things. 4 ways to turn desires into gold. 4 ways And I hope you pay attention. This activity may look funny, like doesn't happen like that. But these are based on principles, and these are things that people have practiced. You know, when you hear success stories, some success stories look as if the person is just trying to talk because they finally made it. But those principles, they are true and they work. All right. The method to which desire for riches can be transmitted into its financial equivalent consists of 6 definite practical steps. And I hope you take note of this. If you have a pen and paper where you are, you can write it down. These 6 definite steps. Number 1, fix your mind on the exact amount of money you would like to make. Fix your mind to the exact amount of money you would like to make. So don't just say, I want to make money. So many people say, I just want to make money. I just want to be rich. Well, those things are defined as wishes. Even if it's car you want to buy, we're talking not to just say, I want to buy a car. What exact kind of car? What's the name? What's the color? What's the brand? What's the model? Yes, you be very, very specific on the amount of money you want to have. And don't let your circumstances limit you in what you decide that you want for your life. Keep to it. Fix your mind on it. Groom it every day. The next is determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you need. So I want money. I want to make it. I want money. I want to make it. What value do you want to give in return? What do you want to do in return? Like Mr. Ban said, he wanted to partner with Edison. That will make him rich, isn't it? But he was ready to do anything that's supposed to be done. The first thing he did was to be a salesman. So you have to have something you are bringing to the table. And when you set such goal, the exact amount of money, what you hope to give in return, the value you want to bring into the marketplace. You want to touch people's life. Hello, Rashidat. All right, Alaja, how are you? You want to touch people's life, you have to bring value to the marketplace. You can't come to the marketplace empty. Think about the markets, physical markets. People go with their wares. People go with their goods. And in return, they go back home with money. And that's how it is. People wish they can be rich. People wish things can get better. But they say, don't wish things to get better. Wish for you to get better. So you must have value you are bringing to the marketplace. You must have a need you are solving in the marketplace. So the first thing, how much money do you want to make? The second one, in this thing can grow rich. The second one is, what do you intend to give in return to the money you want to make? And then write out a clear, concise, create a definite, that's the third step, sorry about that. The third step, establish a definite dates. I want to make money. What dates? Establish a definite date for that money. How much you want to make, what you plan to give in return, the definite dates, the expiry dates of that money. I'm happy and grateful now that I'm achieving this certain amount of money. I make this certain amount of money. If it's December 2022, you put a date to it, which is very, very, then create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once. Yes, don't wait. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Don't wait. That's the problem. Many of us want to get it perfect. People might laugh at us. They will call me amateur. They will say, I don't know how to do it. You see, the perfection is in the doing. You get better doing. Yes. Don't be ashamed to mess up. Start. In fact, the world would applaud your courage to come out messy. Yes. And maybe you'll attract somebody that will help you get it better. People appreciate people who are courageous. More and more people today are wimps, cowards. They don't want to take the step. They want to stay behind, and they wish for money. The number of people who wish for money today is highly increasing. That's why you see a lot of things going on, because people don't want to do what they're supposed to do. They want to stress themselves. I know you are not like that. That's why you are here joining us to talk about think and grow. So create a plan and go working immediately. Then the goal you've written out, is very important that you write out that goal. Read it every day, twice a day, in the morning and in the night. Be in touch with your goal every single day. It's doing something to your subconscious. You will see yourself becoming highly productive, performing at peak level, because you are in touch with your goal. So thank you for being here today. I have to go. I don't want to keep you longer. Remember, first of all, how much money do you want to make? What do you hope to give in return to that money? Make your plan very clear and go for it. All right. revisit that goal as many times as possible. Keep in touch with it, and don't be ashamed to start where you are. Don't be ashamed to do it messy. Keep doing it. Consistency is the key. As you're consistent, you learn how to do it better. So thank you for being here. It's my pleasure to have shared this few minutes with you, about 10 minutes, 15 seconds with you on Tea Time with Amara. I promise you next time, tomorrow, 6 p.m., we'll be here to share more thoughts from Think and Grow Rich. Share more thoughts on Think and Grow Rich. If you haven't